Hey guys. Okay, bye guys.
You know, Kevin is going to love your shirt. Come back and show your shirt.
I don't even know what my shirt says.
Show him your shirt.
This is my shirt, Kevin. Do I look snazzy?
Yep, Hobbit and Piper.
I got two phones on me right now.
One of them. Go away.
Okay.
Go get you some Chipotle.
I want Chipotle.
She's trying to figure out my wife's phone will not FaceTime anyone. She just came out like, your phone FaceTime? I don't know. I don't FaceTime people. Anyway, I was out here looking at the sunset and smoking a Dunhill Country. It's a 2019 little Bulldog. Awesome little pipe. Really enjoy it. One of my favorites. It's in the regular rotation. I have like I think it's a 13-day rotation right now. I'm trying to find the 14th that's steadily in that rotation, and I'll switch back and forth for some of the other pipes I have. So got a fan on above me because it's blazing hot out here and humid. It's more humid than hot. It's nasty. Yeah, it's nasty. Makes for lighting a pipe nearly impossible because I don't use Zippos. So don't fuss at me. Kevin, I showed you the Pig Suey shirt, so we're all good. Smoking some Capstan Green. I know you know what Capstan Green is, right? Blue and yellow make green. A little half flake of the yellow and a half flake of the blue, just to try something different. And yeah, it's good. It's kind of a nice medium. But I wanted to talk about, first of all, my other daughter who's having problems, and thank you guys so much for your prayers. She has found a medication. They found a medication that's helping her with the pain. She said it's best it's been in a month. So thank you all for praying for that. And we still have a MRI scheduled for Monday. I'm kind of torn. I really want them to find the fluid, because if there's no fluid back here, then we have to back to the drawing board. We won't know what's going on. So hopefully they find something that's simple as that, because that's a pretty normal, I won't say easy, normal procedure. But if you could continue to pray for her, I'd just really, really do appreciate that. I want to talk today a little bit about Perique. And a little theory I have. Now, this is just a theory, and again, everybody's palate is different. But there's a lot of evidence for the power of suggestion. Like, when I smoke something, I like to watch videos of people talking about how good a tobacco is and all these nuances they're getting, and especially the brand or the type that I'm smoking. And it helps me to find those nuances, because I don't have the best palate for picking out notes here and there and tea and cocoa and all this stuff. And I just know it's sweet and good, or it's terrible, or it's tolerable, or I don't like it, things like that. So I like to watch those videos of people smoking what I'm smoking, and them, of course, liking it. Like, been smoking a lot of Windjammer again. I love Windjammer. Smoke it mainly as a nightcap because of the Perique in it. But here's my theory about Perique. Just from my experience, I've never smoked Perique and gotten a spicy, like a peppery, spicy flavor. I have never gotten that. I've got some Perique here that I have a bunch of Perique in several jars, but I opened this here to show you. This is my Perique jar, but this is whole leaf Perique, because I do blend my own tobaccos for my own enjoyment. And I'm gonna tell you what, smelling this stuff is a whole new experience. It doesn't smell like something you would enjoy, trust me. And I'm not trying to turn people off, because Perique tastes completely Completely different when you smoke it than when you smell it. And that's for sure. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. You smell it and it's Hyde. No, you smell it, it's Jekyll, and then when you smoke it, it's Hyde. I think that's the way it goes. I still got it. I can still smell it. You know, I'm getting more and more used to that smell. But here's my theory. Here, let me get to the point here. I think Perique is used. Well, I know Perique is used as a spiced tobacco. It's to spice up blends. Not meaning it's not meant to make them hotter or spicier. It's just used as like spices in your cabinet. You know, you got garlic powder, you got turmeric, you got sage. Not all chili powder. I mean, certain paprikas are not hot at all. They're just a spice that flavors your soups and foods and things. Well, that's what Perique is. It's a spiced tobacco, not meaning that it's hot or spicy. It's there as a condiment. I think condiment tobacco is probably a better word for it. Now, whether people get spice from it, maybe they do. I do not. And I'm just wondering if power of suggestions, and they hear the term that it's a spice tobacco, that they all of a sudden pick up something that's tingling on their tongue or in their nostrils, and it smells and it's burning a little bit. They associate that with the Perique, because I've smoked this pure Perique before, and it is not spicy at all to me. But again, that could be just me. But I get, you hear this a lot, figs and stewed fruits, but dark, raisiny, figgy fruits is what I get from it. It's a very fruity type of tobacco. And Perique is a type of tobacco, but it's also a process. You Perique a tobacco, is where they got the name Perique from. And it's all made on St. James Island, or Parish, St. James Parish in Louisiana. And about 10 years ago, we almost ran out of it because there were fewer and fewer farmers, and I think they were having problems with the crops. They even brought in some dark-fired Kentucky and did the Perique process on that. So if you have any tobacco that says Acadian Perique, that is actually dark-fired Kentucky that they have pressed down in the barrels and fermented. They Periqued the dark-fired Kentucky, and that's called Acadian. But true St. James Perique is a type of burley that is grown there and processed there, and you know, they smash the cells up, press it down with these screw jacks, and the juices come out and they actually bubble and ferment. Then they take it out of the barrel, they dry it all out, flip it, turn it, you know, they pull the stuff out of the top, put it over here, and they get down to the bottom. Well, then they put the top back in the bottom, so they kind of flip it. And I think they do that 3 times. And it takes about 12 to 18 months to get this Perique, like what you just saw. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to turn you off on, but the smell is something you just got to experience. I can't explain it. What I'm gonna explain to you, you're like, I don't want to smell that. But it's really not a bad smell. It's more of a the earthiness into it, and it's very, very earthy. But it's like if you've ever smelled a fresh plowed field, you know, with dirt and stuff, and you get that, it smells kind of like a manure-y dirt mixed with a old gym bag with dirty socks in it. That's what it smells like. It's like manure dirt with dirty sock gym bag mixed together. But again, it's not that terrible, but that's what I get from it. I know it's hard to explain. Until you smell it yourself, you'll never understand. So I've been experimenting with a lot of the Virginias that I have, of putting, you know, a little bit more Perique or less Perique in it, trying to figure out when I get to blending it, how much is enough to get it to where I want that figgy fruitiness to come through without you smelling the dirty sock gym bag manure. So yeah, it's a hard job doing all that. Just, you know, trying tobaccos was, I know, it's hard. It's I know you guys feel sorry for me. But I'm going to continue smoking some Capstan Green. and in my Dunhill, and I'm gonna turn my fan back on. I'll have a little box fan here, but for the sake of the video, I have it turned off. So I'm hot. I need to go get my shirt wet again. I go in and put my shirt in the sink and then put it back on it here. It's like an instant air conditioner because it's a moisture wicking shirt. So I'm gonna do that. Finish my pipe. I will see you guys again next Tuesday. If I don't see you before then, God bless everyone.